Hello, this is how to make a cylinder container. So here's my very simple example of a cylinder container with no lid. I don't have a lid for this one, but you'll need to make a lid. To start this, you'll need a circle stencil and a string to create the vertical wall. So I also have clay, rolling pin, canvas, needle tool, and the string and the stencil. So you're going to start by rolling a slab to create the circle base and also the wall. Cut out my circle. You can pick how big you want it to be. And really you need a top and a bottom, so you might as well just cut both out right now. Okay, the next part is to create the vertical wall on the cylinder. And you do have a height requirement. So to do this, you need a long rectangle of clay. So I'm gonna go ahead and shape this clay into the shape I kind of want, which is long. It's going to move into a rectangle. And I'm going to add just a little bit more clay to make sure I get it long enough and wide enough. So I'm going to roll this out. I think the height requirement's 4 inches, so to get this to be the correct size, you want to take a string and you want to measure I think this is the circumference, right? So it's about that long. So that is how long this slab needs to be. And then the height depends on the height requirement. So I'm going to put the string down so you can see it. And I'm going to put a little mark on the clay so I know how long it's supposed to be, start to end. And I'm going to mark the other end too. Okay, once I have that measured, then I'm going to take a clay ruler and I'm going to create this big rectangle. So I'll go ahead and just cut the sides. And now I want to make it the height requirement, which I believe is 3.5 or 4 inches, I'm not sure. Say 4. And the cool thing about a slab cylinder is that if you wanted to, you could make the top edge kind of interesting. If you don't want to put a lid on it. Okay. So this slab should be the right size for the base that we made. And see how this goes together almost perfectly. So we'll need to shape and score and slip this together. The hardest part is getting it to be even. I can tell my slab is not all the same size. So I'm gonna cut just a little bit off. So we're gonna score and slip everything, and then we're gonna put it all together. And if you have any left over, I would trim this off to make it fit perfectly. You want it to end up I'm gonna let this dry out a little bit because it is really wet, but that's the main construction part. And then I'm gonna attach things to decorate it.